Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with the finale of my summer project pan. So I do have 5 products to go through, so I'm just going to get straight into it. But if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. But yeah, let's just start with the first item. So the first item that I have is this foundation right here. This is the Shisedo UV Protective Liquid Foundation in the shade Dark Ivory. So this foundation is one that I have mainly been using as a deepening up foundation. So it hasn't been my main foundation as it is quite dark. I don't know if you can tell from just the kind of coloring here, but it is darker than I'm actually skin tone currently. Before putting into this project, I have been using this foundation, for example, when I've been on holiday, things like that, when I have a bit more of a tan. And although I did get a tiny bit of a tan this summer, especially since we didn't travel anywhere or spend that much time outside, I still managed to use this quite a bit because I did get a little bit of color. But unfortunately I haven't been able to finish this, but honestly it's at that point now where every time you use it I wonder if it might be the last time, because it's just so little left, and at least it feels that way. And this packaging is completely opaque, so I can't see through it, but I'm going to continue using this just to get it out of my collection, and hopefully I'm guessing this will be done in the next week or so, and it definitely won't last longer than that. But I am really happy with the progress that I have on this, although it wasn't finished completely, and it is a beautiful foundation, although I don't think they do this exact one anymore. But if you can find this, I definitely recommend it. It is actually one of my favorite foundations in my collection. And with this foundation I did use it 26 times over the last month, so I think that's every time I did my makeup, and that brings my total usage for this foundation during this project to 59 uses. The next item that I have is my Bourjois bronzing primer. This is another product that I hadn't used too much before putting it into the project, but I had a little bit of usage on it. I'm gonna insert, as always, the picture of where I was last update, and I didn't have very much left, so there's no surprise that I actually did finish this completely. It's a very nice product, and it's actually made me fall in love with cream bronzers. I don't think I would have repurchased this at this point in time, because I still have the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, and although that is not something that I would particularly kind of recommend because it only has one shade, although this might only have one shade as well, I'm not sure. However, this is actually a bit darker than the Chanel one, so I feel like this is a bit more kind of versatile. But either way, I am set on cream bronzers at the moment, so I don't feel like I need to repurchase this or any cream bronzers. But if I ever do finish the Chanel bronzer, I might look into buying another cream bronzers, because I did really enjoy this, especially now in summer. And I did use that bronzing primer 14 times over the last month, bringing the total amount of uses to 79 uses in this project. Next up we have, I think, the product that I've been struggling the most with in this project, and that is my MAC Rubenesque paint pot. Again, I will have a picture up of where I was last update. I've actually only used this 3 times since the last update, and there isn't too much of a difference, but you can definitely see now that I do have a dip in this product, which I didn't have before, so I'm quite happy with that. I did only use this 17 times in total during this project, so again, not amazing, but this was a product that I hadn't reached for in probably years, so I'm very excited to at least have gotten some use out of this. I am debating decluttering this and perhaps even some of my other paint pots, because I didn't use it that much in this project, and to be honest I feel like this color isn't something that I would use as much as in a paint pot, because if I would ever go for a paint pot I think it would be more of a satin or a matte, because then I can use it as a base and then it's up to my crease. But with this, since it is quite shimmery, I wasn't able to do that, and it was more of a lid color, and I don't really use eye bases that way. And if I do want to make regular powder eyeshadow pop, I would rather use glitter glue or use wet eyeshadow than using a paint pot. So I am debating to declutter this, but I haven't completely decided yet. But either way, I'm happy that I've gotten a little bit more use out of this during the project, and yeah, I showed it some love in my collection. The next item is the eyeshadow palette that I added into this project, and that is the Soul palette from Colourpop. As you can see now, the palette is very beaten up. Unfortunately, that's kind of what happens with the Colourpop 9-pan palettes. When you put them in a makeup bag or something like that, they just kind of scratch off the text, which is, like, again, unfortunate. But anyway, I'm going to insert a picture of where this palette was last time, and to be honest, there isn't too much of a difference. I think there might be a few dips in a few shades. Like, I've used this shade a bit more, and these two I've used quite a bit this month as well. I'm actually using exclusively this eyeshadow palette on my eyes today, and as you can see, it creates quite a monochromatic eye look. So today I have on this one right here in my transition. I have this one on to blend it out, then I have this kind of bronzy shade all over my lid, and then I used Out of Office or OOO, this one, kind of the brighter kind of orangey red shade down here, both kind of in the inner crease here, as well as a liner underneath my eyes, and slightly on the top lash line as well. So although I did use quite a lot of different tones in this palette, you can see that it comes out very monochromatic on my eyes. I do like this palette, and I did like a lot of the looks that I created with this palette throughout this project, and I'm very happy that I included it, because I did manage to hit pan on one of the shades. I think in my introduction I said I was hoping to hit 2 pans in this palette, but even if I didn't, I am very happy that I did manage to hit pan on 1, especially since I am panning a lot of eyeshadows at the moment. And although I did like a lot of the looks, I am debating to maybe kind of depot this and just keep a few of the shades, or even combining this with another palette from Colourpop, because if you've seen my previous one, I did that with the She palette and the Element of Surprise palette, and I really love how that came out. So I might do this with this again, just to kind of switch up the tones a bit and not make it so monochromatic. But in total, I did use this 4 times over the last month, bringing the total uses to 31 throughout this project. And then the very final product that I have is the lip lacquer that I added into this project. This is the Apocalips lip lacquer by Rimmel in the shade Luna, I believe. This is one product that I was hoping so much to be done with by this finale, but I'm not quite there. I am wearing this today on my lips, and that is the 22nd time I'm using it over the last month, and that means my total usage during this project has been 64 usage, which is quite a lot. But it's just a lot of product in here, but when I do move kind of the wand around, I can see that it's almost empty. Same when I swirl it around, I am getting really close, and even when I look into it now, I can see a lot of windows, and I can see that it isn't a lot of product left. So although I haven't finished this completely, I am going to continue working on this in the next month or so, and I'm pretty certain that I will be able to use this up in the next month. I know I said I might remove the stopper from this, but again, it depends on how much product I can actually get out of this before getting to the end where it's kind of, yeah, you can't reach it with a wand. So if I can get enough windows in this without removing the stopper, I think I will call it quits. But it's definitely something that I want to continue working on even after this project, just to finish up. So I'm hoping that you will see this in a future empties video, because I am so close with this product that I don't want to give up on it. And although I wasn't able to reach my goal in this project, I am very proud of my progress. So that, you guys, was all for this finale. I'm really happy with how this project turned out. I'm quite happy that I did a seasonal project. I was debating whether to do another seasonal project pan for autumn. However, since there is a lot of projects going on currently on my channel, as well as the Roulette Pan collab picking up on the 15th of September now, I feel like I am gonna take a break from it for now, because I did get a bit overwhelmed, especially with the eyeshadows that I was panning over the last month. So I am not gonna do that. However, I will start another project on my channel, I think at the middle or end of September, so you can look forward to that. It will be a bit different than this one, but it will be another project that will kind of take this place. So if you did like this video and this series, please let me know down below, and give this video a thumbs up. And otherwise, I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys!